All right, welcome to Grayson Tax and Consulting's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 easy steps on how to create your own LLC. As always, please subscribe to our channel. We try to upload several videos a week for your convenience and information. So let's get started. So most of the time when someone wants to set up an LLC for a business or real estate or whatever the case may be, they usually hire an accounting firm or they hire a law firm to kind of get things in order. But simply, if you want to start your own LLC on your own, I'm going to show you 3 easy steps to do that. Now, obviously, this is a very simplistic way of doing it. If you need some more complicated arrangements drawn up and agreements drawn up, then you're probably going to want to hire an accounting firm or a law firm to do that, but this is the really easy way of doing it. So step 1, you're going to go to your state's Secretary of State website. So for example, if you live in Ohio or Texas or New York, you're going to go to the Ohio Secretary of State website. So you can just easily type in Google Ohio Secretary of State. And you'll go to that website and there'll be a whole section that's for business filing, and most of the time you'll be able to click on that and you'll be able to file a new business, and there's usually a fee to do that, anywhere from $80 to, I think Texas is $300, California is a little more. So every state's different, but 90% of the time you're going to go to your state's Secretary of State website. So if it's Pennsylvania, you're going to go to the Pennsylvania State Secretary of State website. If it's Texas, Texas Secretary of State, California, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's step 1. I'm going to put the steps in the bottom of this video. I'm also going to put them in the top up here. Okay, so go to your Secretary of State website, go to the business filing section, at which point you're going to be able to select the business filing that you want to file. Most of the time it's going to be a domestic LLC, limited liability company, okay? And you'll go through the process of filling out that application, and this will allow you to file the articles of organization or articles of incorporation with that particular state, okay? There will be a fee to do that. They'll ask you for your credit card information, but this should be the only fee that you have to pay for this particular filing, okay? So what I'm going to show you. That's step 1. Step 2 is going to be to get your EIN, your employer identification number, okay? And this is free. It takes about 5 minutes to do on the IRS website. You're just going to Google apply for IRS EIN, okay? There's a couple different things that pop up. Stay away from the ads that pop up on Google here. I'm looking at it right now. There's a couple of ads. Go to the 4th one down. It'll say apply for EIN, IRS. You go to the actual IRS website. Don't go to any other website. Make sure it's the actual IRS website. And you're going to hit apply now. It's going to walk you through how to get your EIN. This is important because you need this EIN to open up bank accounts, etc. Okay, so step 2, get your EIN from the IRS website. Make sure it's the IRS website. Go through the prompts. It'll ask you for your LLC name, which you would have done in step 1 of creating your LLC. You would have picked out a name. It's going to ask you for that information in step 2, getting the EIN. It shouldn't take you longer than 5 minutes. If it takes you longer than 5 minutes to do this on the IRS website, you did something wrong. Go back to the original beginning of step 2 and try to get to the actual IRS website. There are a lot of ads out there for people that are trying to get you to get their EIN and all these different things. They charge you different amounts of money. You can do it for free through the IRS website, okay? Step 3. This is where it kind of gets a little tricky, but if you could follow along, we recommend going to rocketlawyer.com. I want to put it up here, rocketlawyer.com, okay? This website is going to enable you to get what's called an operating agreement in place. I'm not going to go into the details of what an operating agreement is at this point in time. We'll save that for another video, and we're obviously not attorneys either. I'm not an attorney, so I can't give you legal advice, but an operating agreement is basically just outlining the agreement that you have with your limited liability company. The easiest way to do it, if it's a single member LLC, if you have more than 1 people in the LLC, then you could do a multi-member LLC operating agreement, but you'll go to rocketlawyer.com. You'll type in single member LLC on the search bar. It'll say create my single member LLC operating agreement. You click on that. It'll take you through the prompts. This takes about 10 minutes, okay? 15 minutes at most. It's going to ask you a bunch of different questions. Some of them can be a little confusing. If it's too confusing, just skip over it. The point is just to have an operating agreement. If it's a single member LLC, it's not entirely too important, but sometimes the banks and financial institutions will ask for that information, okay? At the end of step 3, Rocket Lawyer is going to say, hey, this document costs $40 to print or to download. You can sign up for a free trial, and it gives you 7 days for a free trial, so you can print that document out and you'll have that document for free. Then you can just go back and cancel the subscription if you want, okay? So this is the 3 steps to getting an LLC set up and create your LLC. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's not very time consuming. As I mentioned before, if it's more complicated or you have to have more in-depth situation when getting this set up, then probably contact an accounting firm like ours or contact a law firm to have whatever you need set up. But for the most part, it can be done in these 3 easy steps. You're not going to have to pay that much money to do it, and it's relatively simple, okay? So, as always, I'm Brian with Grayson Tax and Consulting. We always offer complimentary strategy sessions to our prospective clients. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Please, obviously, check out our website. Send us a contact information sheet. We'll reach out to you. We'll get something scheduled, and we look forward to hearing from you.